So this is a video series that I've kind of procrastinated about building for quite a while. It's been in my mind for like the last 6 to 12 months that, hey, I should try doing some data freelancing and make a series on it. Show my failures, show my successes, and just document it online. And you know what? The time is now. I'm recording April 30th, 2025. May 1st, I'm officially going to start doing data freelancing kind of as a side hustle. There's a few different reasons why I want to do that. The first one is just from the skill based side of things. I want to constantly pick up new skill sets. I try to do that through some of the different YouTube videos and stuff like that. But kind of the best ways to do this is through projects or experience working on jobs. So I think there would be some benefits on that side of things. Also, some extra cash is always helpful. So really, those two are going to be great motivators for the side of things. Additionally, this could spur up other YouTube videos that I make here on the channel beyond there's this monthly video that I will be creating. Also, it's gonna motivate me to actually go out there and try to get freelance gigs. Listen, I will be posting a video every single month on my progress. If I get no customers, I'm gonna tell you guys and to show you all the different approaches that I took during that month, tweaks to my profiles, and different things like that. So, for this first video, what I want to say is I did build out an account on Freelancer and I updated my profile on Upwork. So I used Upwork once about 5 or 6 years ago when I was doing some freelance SEO gigs. So I have a little bit of experience on my profile based around that, but nothing with data analytics or data science. Although I do believe that some aspects of SEO translate into like data analytics, but that's a story for another day. So what I want to show you guys in this first video is my Upwork profile. Additionally, if you do need any type of data freelance work for your business, if you're watching this video right now, I do have some availability. So you can either hire me through my email down below or through my Upwork profile. Like I said, I think this will be a pretty fun series here on the channel, but let me show you my Upwork profile right now. I will say it is not fully optimized. I got to do some research based around that. I'm going to read some articles, read some discussions on people that have done a really good job on freelancing on there. Also, I'll probably reach out to Matt to have him just quickly look through this because he did start his agency through Upwork initially. But yeah, here is going to be my profile, and this is the start of the data freelancing playlist. All right, so I'm here on Upwork, and I'm just going to quickly go through some of the things. First, I need to re-verify my identity. Obviously, I haven't used the platform in a very long time. No big deal on that. I'll re-verify before I start applying to jobs. Down below, I believe these are just jobs that are recommended to me. So it talks about on this side, like as a mathematician for advertising data analysis, data scientist for education, financial analyst, accounting data, etc. Some of these are kind of low prices, $10 to $15 an hour. I don't know if I would want to take on those type of jobs, but you can see that data analysis to shift through our data and external write a report. But I may have to take some of these cheap jobs just to build out my profile and get some more reviews. What I will say is I do have a few reviews already and earnings. Again, this is an older profile. I had this 5 years ago when I was doing some freelance SEO work, and actually I worked for a YouTuber doing SEO for a while. And there's some relationship between SEO and data analytics. It's not a ton though, but it's fun doing like keyword research and trying to figure out if you can rank for a keyword or not. Another story for another day, right? But my account does have some stats, although it doesn't deal specifically with data analytics or data science. But what I will say, I have like 40 connects over here. I think each job is like 2 connects when you apply to it or not. I'll have to remember. But what I want to show you guys right now is my account. So I'm just going to go over here and go to profile. And what I want to do is see the public view on this. What I will say, this is not going to be perfect. There's going to be some errors probably with some of the stuff I have typed up over here. Some things could be cleaner, right? This is just something I put together in an hour or so just to get this started and make this first video. We could go over some of the changes in the second episode. Hopefully I get a customer. All right, so what I have over here, it says hours more than 30 hours per week. Most likely I can't commit to 30 plus hours a week, but if there's some bigger projects, I obviously want to take those on possibly. So that's why I have hours per week more than 30 available. My hourly I put at 50, which is less than what I make for my full-time job. Truthfully, I'm probably gonna have to take on jobs that are significantly less than this, at least in the beginning, just to ramp up my profile. But we'll see how it goes over time. I'm just gonna put this as a starting point. We'll go over this bio in a second, and then again, you can see my work history. So this is some stuff from 2019 and then 2020. I looking back at this, I probably should have kept going on here, but I did start working for a YouTuber at this time and was doing pretty well on that side of things. So that's why I kind of stopped Upwork. But let me jump into kind of my bio on here and talk about what I put. So I just put over here, I'm a data scientist with a strong background in the fintech industry. I began my career as a data analyst at a tax software company where I partnered with sales, accounting, and legal teams to support strategic decision making. Currently, I lead the risk and underwriting data science team at a fintech firm. I work with a variety of data tools and technologies. In my roles, I've worked exclusively with SQL. I've worked extensively with SQL databases, including Microsoft SQL Server, PostgreSQL, and Redshift, and I use a Python daily for data analysis, modeling, and automation. Outside of work, I co-run the Ryan Matt Data Science YouTube channel, which has grown over 20,000 subscribers and draws more than 70,000 views per month. My mission on Upwork is to document the journey of building a data freelancing side hustle from the ground up, which is exactly that. Over here, we have the education on that side of things. So you can see my electrical engineering degree. And I thought there was going to be, oh yeah, employment history, skills. So for skills, what I did is I just put SQL. I use DBT on a daily basis, Python, data analytics, Looker Studio, Amazon Redshift, Microsoft SQL, machine learning, Streamlit. One thing that wasn't in here, I didn't put in mode. I should probably do that because I use that as well. I might put some other tools in here too, but I think this is a good starting point. And then I have my employment history over here. So the tax software company I worked at, the current company I work at right now, and then also the YouTube channel. So I put the YouTube channel here up first. I figure that this is going to stand out quite a bit because I don't think everyone applying to jobs will have a YouTube channel. And look, I think it is something kind of like, I think, what's the book, like Purple Cow? Something that kind of stands out for the first thing. Like, yeah, I run a YouTube channel around data, and it's been around for multiple years, right? So it stands out a little bit because there are probably going to be a lot of data scientists already on the platform. A lot of them may have more experience than me. So I need something that really stands out, right? So I talk about this over here, my data scientist role, and then my data analyst role. So I will take on jobs for data analytics or data science. Does not matter to me. I want to grab both of those. Eventually, I do want to grab some data engineering stuff too, because I want to practice with that. I don't have a lot of experience with that right now, but that is something I need to learn a little bit more in the future. And hopefully some projects will be a great excuse for that. Although I will be making YouTube videos probably later in 2025 or early 2026 about AWS and different things like that. But story for another day. But yeah, that's kind of the start of my Upwork profile. I do have one for Freelancer as well. I didn't like Freelancer as much when I was freelancing a little bit. I did like Upwork, but we will see how it goes and jump right into it. But anyways, this is episode number 1. If you have any tips, so like you've done well freelancing, let me know down below in the comment section. I'm super excited for the series, and I will catch you guys in that second video.